this is Richie from My DJ Now, here at this year's NAMM show. To my right we have Mike from Numark, who's going to be going over the NS7.
What's up? My name's Mike. I'm from Numark. I've been on the NS7 since it was born, actually. I've been part of the development of it since its first rough draft. So, real quickly, I'll just get into some of the features. Right off the bat, the sound card is built into it. You don't need an interface box or anything. You just need USB cable going into your laptop and the software installed on your laptop, of course. And once you're connected, Itch will see it. Ships with Itch Serato software, and we've got two high torque motorized platters. On the front of the mixer, there's a lower torque setting too. So if you like it a little bit less torque, you can do that. There's a crossfader slope, a reverse fader start, and on the mixer itself, it's going to be very familiar to guys that have been DJing for ages with your EQs, your gain, master, booth, headphones, your crossfader for headphones, of course your crossfader here. You got different meter modes, so you can monitor the right deck and left deck, or if you want the master, you can do that. And same thing for the headphones. Up at the top, this is our navigation area where you can get around your laptop. So you can browse your crates, you can browse your entire computer here, and you can also get into a sort of a temporary crate that allows you to throw tracks to if you find a track you want to play, not at that moment, but later on in the night. You simply just select a track and you load it to A, and then you find another track and you load it to B, and they're on each deck there. So I've got a track loaded up here with some cue points already on it, and here's my transport section, and this is going to also be very familiar to guys that have been DJing on CD players. You've got your plus and minus buttons, you've got your key lock, and 3 pitch ranges, 8, 16, and 50%. You can turn off the platter and mix without the platter spinning if you wanted. And there's a tap button, so if your track doesn't have a BPM, you can tap one in and it'll save it to the track. Reverse motor switch and a bleep button, or a bleep switch for reversing the audio but keeping the track going forward. Another feature that's unique to the NS7 is the strip search. This is sort of like needle dropping around the record. It's the equivalent to just picking up the needle and dropping it somewhere. So you can just get around by just tapping your finger on the strip, or you can actually slide your finger and get to a certain area really quick. These buttons here will just go to the next track of the crate or the previous one. And let me play some cues for you so you can hear what it sounds like. So you can bang out beats using the cue points, and real quickly, if you want to delete one, you just go ahead and hit delete. It turns red. You hit that button, it's gone. You want to put a cue point there again. You hit it, it turns white. Now there's a cue point there. The looping is really fun to use. I'll go ahead and load up a track. Do some looping. Let's see. Take this one. So I'll just get a beat going. There's 2 modes. There's auto loop and then there's manual loop. So I'll go ahead and my auto loop. Grab a 2 measure loop. And on the controller there's 1, 2, 4, and 8 silk screens. So you can see you can grab a 1 measure loop, a 4, 8, or 2 measure loop. I got a 2 measure loop going now. Go down to 1, back to 2, 4, back to 2, and you can trim it here too. You can also shift forward and backwards with the loop too, so let me grab a 2 measure loop again. So you can do little arrangements, and you get 2 tracks going and you're looping and stuff. Another cool trick is to go into manual and then truncate the endpoint and do this little build-up thing. It sounds like this. Wake up, 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 wake up. So you can do cool little build-ups and real dramatic breakdowns and stuff like that. So one other thing, very important, on the front here there's an auxiliary input for a mic, which is what I'm speaking through, and RCA jacks, and there's a little EQ section and gain. You can actually send that to the crossfader, and if you have, say, a CD player and iPod going into here, you can play that track, you can scratch it in, and then you can pull the USB cable and keep the audio going through the auxiliary in, have another DJ hop on, plug in his USB cable, and now he's ready to go. So it solved the problem with multiple DJs on one control surface. So all in all, it's the complete package for showing up at your gig and having all the tools that you want for performance, mixing. I mean, there's a sync button. I've played for 4 hours without using headphones and just flawlessly mixed in and out of tracks all night. And you know, you don't have to sit there with a million cables hooking up an interface box or multiple decks in the mixer. So yeah, thanks a lot. It's the NS7. Doing tight little scratches. Actually, you'll probably like this even better because the smaller circumference gives you a tighter diameter to really do tight little scratches. The mix guy is going to love the looping, he's going to love the sync function, and the mobile guy is going to love the fact that you can get a case for it, and this is your whole coffin now, you know, with 2 platters. It looks very impressive too, so it doesn't look like you're just sitting there with a little controller or a laptop, so you've got an actual work surface with moving parts, so it looks the business, you know.
Well, thank you, Mike.
Cool, thanks.
For more information, you can go to idjnow.com.